Hey guys, my name is Steven, and today I want to talk to you guys more about the topic of engineering. So, what is an engineer? What do you guys even imagine when you hear the word engineer? Here's an example I can give you guys. Tony Stark. Yes, that's right, Iron Man from the Avengers. Now, what does he do except beat up villains? Obviously, Tony Stark, he invents a lot of technology and tries to help people with his unique solutions. And that's, in a sense, what an engineer does. An engineer designs and builds things like machines, systems, or structures that help solve a specific problem. And there are lots of kinds of engineers too. So, you want to know how and why things work, but how does that make you an engineer? Well, an easy way to think of what an engineer does is to think of these three questions. What is the problem? Who is having this problem? And why is this problem important? Let's take the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco as an example. What is the problem? The problem is that people couldn't travel to San Francisco without a boat because it is surrounded on most sides by water. Who is having this problem? Well, mostly the people living in San Francisco, but also anyone who wanted to travel there. So why is this problem important? The people of San Francisco had to be able to travel in all directions out of the city. And of course, they wanted for people to come also to them and visit them inside the city. So civil engineers designed and built the huge Golden Gate Bridge to help people travel easily. Well, there are also tons of kinds of engineering jobs out there, and they all do something different. They're all based around using science and math to help make life better for all kinds of people. Mechanical engineers design power producing machines like generators and engines, as well as power using machines like refrigerators and elevators. Chemical engineers apply their knowledge of chemistry and other sciences to solve problems that improve our lives, like making cleaner drinking water or creating medicine. Civil engineers are responsible for designing and building large structures like bridges, dams, buildings, and tunnels. You guys remember the example of the Golden Gate Bridge? Yeah, those were those guys. Civil engineers saw the problem of people needing to cross the San Francisco Bay. They developed a solution. Now, computer engineering is a newer field that combines electrical engineering with computer science by designing and developing computer systems and other technological devices. Electrical engineering is the design, building, and maintenance of electrical systems, machinery, and equipment. They work on all electrical systems from tiny little microchips to huge power station generators. Aerospace engineers design aircraft, spacecraft, satellites, and even missiles and create prototypes to make sure their designs work. And they need to be very careful because a lot of people use planes and aircrafts and everything else. Environmental engineers assess the impact on air, water, soil, and noise levels in the area surrounding big engineering projects so they can plan and design equipment and processes for the safe removal of waste material and find out what may cause problems for the environment in the long term. Industrial engineers develop programs for job evaluation and other ways to reduce wastefulness in business processes. Their goal is to increase the business's quality, safety, and productivity.
Engineers do so much good for the world. You use things made by engineers every single day. If you heat food in a microwave, if you ride a bus or a car to school, play games on your computer, even ride the rides at Disney World, you've used something created by an engineer. Take a moment to look around you. Look at your table, look at the lights, look at your shoes, even the building you're sitting in. Everything around you was designed by some kind of engineer. Some of the coolest jobs out there are all supported by engineers. They've sent astronauts to space, built huge bridges and buildings, and even built robots that can think all by themselves. So how do you become an engineer? Well, a step you can take right now is joining your middle or high school's STEM club or robotics club. You should work hard in high school to get really good grades while taking tougher math and science classes. If your school offers a regular chemistry and an honors or an AP chemistry, take that honors or AP class and give yourself a challenge. If you take those harder classes in high school, you'll be more ready for really tough college classes and be ready to succeed in them. You need to go to college and get a bachelor's degree in engineering if you want to become an engineer as a career. Some colleges will offer a combination of a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in 5 years, which is designed to help you get through college faster. So you might want to be an engineer if you really like those science and math classes. If you find yourself wanting to take more science and math classes, this might be an indicator that you have the things that might make you want to be an engineer. For example, if you like to take things apart to learn how they work, like a computer or a TV or a toy, if you like taking things apart, you might want to be an engineer. If you like solving problems and you like a good challenge, engineering could be a good fit for you.
There are a lot of great ways you guys can learn at home too. One way is to check out PBS Kids Design Squad. They've got a lot of cool projects you guys can do at home, and these projects will help you develop the thinking skills that engineers use every day, all while being really easy and fun. So you guys can just do them on your own at home. You guys can also check out Instructables.com. They've got a lot of great engineering builds that you guys can practice at home as well. Next, we're going to get into a little example of a hovercraft you guys can create at home. Some of the tools you'll need to make this hovercraft is you'll just need an old CD, some straw, a packing foam, a balloon, duct tape, and a rubber band. And as you can see, that's what the hovercraft looks like, and it'll hover around your house and won't touch the ground. And so some of the websites you guys can visit are pbskids.org to get to the PBS Kids Design Squad, and then like I mentioned before, Instructables.com as well. And there are a bunch of other great online resources you guys can look at also. All these resources are interesting and fun enough. They teach you the foundations of many of the engineering disciplines that you guys should brush up on. Many of these come in the form of fun and educational web games that you can spend many hours on while learning everything you need to know about your favorite subjects. So examples of some of these resources you guys can visit are engineergirl.org or tryengineering.org as well. So we guys hope you enjoyed this presentation. Go on and get out there and start engineering. Bye.